left that like we go around in the Airbnbs and go collect all the trash that's left that we forgot to throw away. Some of these places that you have to go and take the trash to the dumpster, which is like around the corner. Oh, today's a travel day. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Week Plus 3. Going through all the traffic and the people and the bicycles and motorcycles. It's crazy here. It's very busy, but that guy was so good at driving. I don't think I would. I was closing my eyes most of the time because I'm like, we're gonna hit somebody. We're gonna hit somebody. We didn't hit anybody. Goodness. We're gonna head into the train station. I already got the tickets. We had to get a reservation and get our tickets from Urail and swipe it across. So there's like 3 things I have to do every single time we get train tickets, but loaded up, I'm ready to go. So our train is up there. I checked on my app. It's the wrong train number because that's usually what we look for, is the train number on the signs for departures when we're leaving. We have our stopping point where we need to get to there, and then we need to wait for like 45 minutes to get on the next train, kind of like a layover for an airplane. We're waiting for the train to actually arrive, and then once the train arrives, then we can go to our gate. So that's why all of us are waiting here, because we're waiting for the number to be on the track. So we looked at the number, and actually it is our number, but since we're at this angle, it's kind of cut off, so it looked like the number was a different one at the very beginning. When you look at the board, you have the arrivals that come in, so if you're coming to meet somebody or you're trying to see which one goes in and out, those are the arrivals that come in, and then these are the departures. The platform just came in. I'm going to grab our tickets that are on my phone to go and go through the line, and they're going to check it, and we're going to go to our platform to get on the train. All made it on the train. Getting comfortable. I brought my cards, headphones. There's Wi-Fi on this, and so they give you service to watch movies, play games. You like to play the games on here. Lila has her colors. We have like her little bag of stuff that she can go and do. So we're ready for the 3-hour train, and we will be at the next station for 45 minutes. Grab something to eat, and then there's also snacks and waters on the train, so we'll enjoy that, right? Layover for 45 minutes, but since we are past time, it's only 35 minutes. Yeah. So we're getting off the train, heading to the next station.
Alright guys, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I can't really talk, so I'll just whisper to you. My goodness, look how beautiful this is.
Like whenever you're quiet, Jaron. I think everybody might be really happy that it's my voice this time. You don't get me very often, but when you do, I'll talk a little bit more. I'll give the energy that Jaron brings, but my energy's toned down a little bit because I might be getting sick too. Jaron, did you get me sick? I think he did. He can't say anything behind the camera. He has no voice. We just got to go all the way down here. By the time we get there, probably the train will probably already be there. We're going to go and look what number we need to get on. I'll check my app. Then from there, get on the next train and head up to Austria. I don't know if we told you yet. We're going to Austria. When did we plan this? Last night. How fun is that? So I came down here to get on the lift, but our one suitcase is pretty heavy, so I usually don't want to take it downstairs, but if we can take a few downstairs and like kind of trade out, we could get done way quicker. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'll just bring some things down and then walk back up, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're J84, so we need to go to Einsbruck. We're making sure that we're not having to go downstairs to come back upstairs, so I'm going to check this one real quick. I don't see it at all. No.
Okay. Down we go.
The train goes all the way to Munich in Germany, but we get off before that. That one says 3 that we need to get on. I was kind of hoping that the train we just left was not 3. I'm like, it better not be. So we just have to go down one more, and we'll be waiting for the train. It might already be there. We actually need to get there because we didn't reserve seats. It says reservation was not needed, but is recommended. But we learned that a bunch of Europeans, they just book it and then they go pick random seats. So we're gonna see if we can get on there quicker. Hopefully it's not here yet, so then we can get on when we can. Super glad the train's not here. So all the seats would have been taken. So this is our first one that we did not do a reservation when it says that it's recommended but not required. So we were gonna test it out. We might have to move into different places, which is fine. We came up, there was construction stuff everywhere. I was like, our train has to be on this side. Jerem's like, go down. So like we walked down pretty far to get to this side. But all of this was blocked off. So I guess just look around whenever if there is construction going on. If it says your train's on 3, it's gonna be on 3. But what I was talking about was we just finished this train. Now we have to wait for 46 minutes, but it's technically only like 24 minutes left. And we just got here since our other train was delayed just a bit, which, hey, it helps. We had more time to sit in the train. But on this one, it says that seats are recommended, but we didn't purchase the seats because we wanted to try it out to see if this happens. Plus, we've heard that even if you have a seat reservation, sometimes the trains get so booked up that people take your seat and won't move, and then they're in the walkway and they won't move, so you can't even get to your seat. So we didn't want to purchase seats if they were not going to be available. Testing it out, seeing how this works, because on the first one we went on, we had to have a seat reservation. They came around and they checked all of our tickets to see if we were actually supposed to be in that seat. Like, they have their seats, they're like, yep, these are taken, and then you just kind of show that you're supposed to be in that seat. And they're sometimes they scan them, sometimes they don't, but just be truthful and actually get it without causing problems, ruckus, because you don't want to be fined as soon as they find out that you don't have that reservation booked, because they'll kick you off or you'll be fined, or both. Just made it off the train. So we set 3 to a seat, and Jaren and Lily stood for 2 hours. Kind of. They sat down, they ate some food, they stood up, they walked around, they found some more food. But a reservation would have been nice. Train attendants came over and was asking for reservations, and I said that we don't need one. He goes, yes, I know, like ahead of time, but whenever you get on the train, it's 10 euros per person. But for some reason, they didn't charge the kids. I don't know if the kids were free, if you just pay for adult prices, I'm not sure. Jaren and Lily didn't have to pay because they stood up the entire time. So I think it was if you got a seat, but we set 3 to a seat.
We just chilled. We were like
you just chilled?
in the cafe.
You were in the cafe the whole time?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Did some TikToks.
You did TikToks?
Yeah.
What TikToks did you do?
You'll see.
A dancing one?
You'll see.
We made it to Austria. I was looking out the window the entire time.
So pretty.
It was so pretty. It would have been nice to have the reservations, but we would have been scattered because the train was packed. We might not have been able to sit by each other, because usually whenever we get our train tickets, we're scattered across, like in different spots with the URL pass. Like, they don't give us all together, except for one time. One time they did put us together. That was awesome. But I did pay like a week in advance on that one. Last minute ones, you might not get that. But I would say get the reservation just in case, because it's like $12 per person for the 2 hours. I think anything over an hour, we're gonna get reservations for now. Now that everybody has got off the trains, we get the lift to ourselves, so we just had to wait. Oh, they didn't want to get in the lift with us? The children wanted to beat us?
Zero.
I think it's the biggest elevator I've been in.
The kids in front of us.
Look how far it is.
I came here just to keep some company.
Thank you for keeping us company. We've needed it. You played on your Nintendo the ride, and I didn't get to talk to you.
It wasn't mine, it was Lily's.
Did you have a good train ride?
Yeah.
I can only whisper, so.
Sounds like your normal voice when you
I
whisper.
know. but if I talk in my normal voice, I can't speak at all. So I have to whisper to you.
Up there, the mountain has little white tips, and it's actually very beautiful. Look at them.
Wow, so pretty. I kind of miss vlogging, so I feel like I need to at least pop in here and say hello. We're still doing it. We're still rocking the daily videos. Woohoo.
All right, we made it to the Airbnb. Let me show you around. It's small. We looked for an Airbnb in this area. We booked it less than 24 hours ago. And in this area, there was only 2 places on Airbnb that we could book. We opted to do this compared to a hotel because the hotels usually don't have kitchens, and we needed a kitchen, so in case we wanted to eat in for the night, we would be able to do that. Plus a washing machine. It's like kind of must when we're looking. We're looking for washing machines and a kitchen when we're in Airbnbs. We're gonna be out and exploring, just like RVing. We go out and explore. We're not in the Airbnb. We're here to sleep, we're here to eat, we're here to change, and then we're out. There's a bunch of stuff to do over here in Austria, and we're excited to explore. But tonight we're gonna go get some food because we looked at all the grocery stores and they close at 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. So we have to go and get dinner, and that doesn't make me mad at all. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
We have our kitchen, which is an absolute mess when we're looking for Airbnbs to stay in. We have our fridge, our oven, and that's the kitchen. Small but mighty. Then we have our bedroom, which also doubles as a dining room workspace. Awesome. So we're gonna go behind you and we're gonna go to the other bedroom. Come on in. We have a bedroom and a living room. Small but mighty.
Bedroom
But
/
also,
living room.
it's awesome. We're gonna be out exploring the entire time. This is a sofa bed, so it's able to pull out and turn into a bed. And all the linens are under here, which I actually messaged the Airbnb host. I was like, there's none. I found it. That was my bad. I looked in this entire Airbnb. I was like, I did tell her we have 5 people. I was like, I told her. She goes, it's in the couch. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not in the couch. And I was like, let me go check. That was my bad. It's been a travel day. We're all kind of tired and sinusy, and who knows? This might be the end of the vlogs if Jaren and I both get sick.
The Wi-Fi's slow.
Oh, the Wi-Fi is very slow.
So slow.
So we either have to go find a coffee shop to go and upload some videos.
It's so bad.
I know.
I'm sorry.
He wants
But
to talk
I know.
so bad. But I'm able to talk over him, which is great because normally he talks over me.
That is rude.
So we are going to...
She's just kidding.
I'm just kidding, Willow. Or am I? Yeah, side eye. We're gonna go get something to eat. I checked all the grocery stores because we were just gonna make something here at home, and I checked all the grocery stores and they close at 8 o'clock. So we gotta go in the morning to get some food, but we're gonna eat some dinner now. We need to walk 10 to 15 minutes. There's 2 options nearby, but then there's like 15 options in the city that we can go and eat at.
Oh, wow.
I know. We've got a lot of eating to do while we're here. I'm excited. I feel like we're gonna go and explore a whole bunch and go to these different areas nearby because we're right dab in like the middle of a bunch of areas where we could go take an hour to an hour and a half train ride, go in any direction, and it's like a beautiful area that we can go into and something to do. Like, there's plenty to do out here. I'm excited. Everything is so cool here. And like we walked in, I'm like, I'll have one but that's fine. We can take stuff home, and it'll be great. We walked over here, and we just like, there was a flamethrower outside, a guy that was just moving the flames around. We were entranced by it before, like we passed the restaurant and didn't even notice. And so then we got in here, and the vibes are cool. So we ended up getting like a cheeseburger, a bacon burger, a pink burger, a chili burger, and like one other one, a swing burger, their main one, because this is Swing Kitchen. I'm prepping for photos, so I'm folding down all of these so I can see them from above. So that's what I'm doing.
It looks so good.
They look amazing.
Yes.
We recommended us getting some of the lemon sauce, and we got nuggets and like jalapeno poppers, french fries.
Since you can't speak, I'll be your director. Maybe you're that.
Whoa. That's amazing.
I still wish you could feel better.
Oh, thank you. As long as you guys are healthy, I'm happy.
We're super excited to be here. Today was a good day, good travel day. We always have really good travel days. I mean, there's always some bumps in the road that we go on, but that's okay. But you know, what do I say? I don't know what you say.
We'll see you tomorrow.
No. Okay. Okay.
You got it, you got it.
Okay. You know the drill. We'll see you tomorrow, and
We'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.